There's so much drama going on right now. Hey, what is up all my social climate friends? It's Dustin and I'm back with another video, and if you clicked on this video, you're probably tired of hearing about Jaclyn Hill and these cosmetics. I'm just as tired of talking about it. However, it's just like more and more stuff happens and more things come out and more people say things and more people make allegations about all of this. So I'm basically going to recap some things that you may already know, some of you may not. I'm going to be talking about John Hill. I'm going to be talking about maybe a possible affiliation with Morphe. That's just like completely alleged. And we're going to be talking about Jaclyn Hill's mom. She has responded to some people that have made comments on her Instagram about Jaclyn Hill. It's a whole lot, so we'll just get into it now. I do just want to say that if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dustin. If you could do me a huge favor, I'm really trying really hard to get to 100,000 subscribers. I just don't think that it's going to happen. But if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. One of the first things that I want to bring up is this whole like affiliation with Morphe possibly being in like Jaclyn's ear and being like a stakeholder in her company. I don't personally believe that, but I did find some very suspicious things. It may not mean anything. It may just be that Linda Morphe is out here giving people the blueprint for a brand, and that's my personal opinion. I think that that's what she's doing. You'll see here that Morphe as well as Jaclyn Cosmetics and Dragon Beauty LLC are all registered to the same corporation, the Corporation Trust Company out of Wilmington, Delaware. If you see my previous video, I don't even remember the title of it now, I did discuss this, and how businesses like incorporate in Delaware because they get like tax breaks and they have like really strict privacy laws for businesses with like tax returns and things like that. And we all know that Jaclyn is very heavily affiliated with Morphe in the sense that she has like a really personal relationship with Linda. I also believe that to be true with Nikita and Linda. They're all like friends, so I don't necessarily think that this means anything on this website, but just me, in my personal opinion, I think that Linda's out here just passing out business information to friends. Unless something like really concrete were to come out and it'd be like, hey, yeah, like Linda Morphe owns like 50% of like Jaclyn Cosmetics, then I would really be side-eyeing all this. But now it's just my opinion, my thought process, that Linda is just literally telling everybody how to open a cosmetics line, which is honestly, if you think about it, not good for her because she's making direct competition for herself, and who's to say that one of these brands that she helps like get off the ground with information may not like surpass her one day. You never know. Stranger things have happened. The second thing that I seen going around on Twitter was where John Hill actually made a post on Instagram and talked about Jaclyn Hill. He said, Jaclyn deleted all her social media. I really hate to see this happen. People shouldn't underestimate the power of compassion. We're all human and make mistakes. My whole question with that is like, where was your compassion when Ashlyn was out here making like a full donkey of herself, trying to drag Jaclyn through the mud, like making videos to look like Jaclyn, making videos to like basically rub the fact that she was your new girlfriend in Jaclyn's face? And Jaclyn was like really nice to you at that point in time. Like she was like really cordial, even while Ashlyn was acting an ass toward her and being like really cruel to her. And I do think that a little bit of compassion can go a long way, but honestly, like when you make a public mess up with a business that you have your name attached to, a product that you put your name on that belongs to you, you have to be able to face the scrutiny that the public places on you. And Jaclyn Hill is one of those people that is talked about regardless if she does something good. If she does something bad, it's always 10 times worse because people do not like Jaclyn Hill. Just as many people that like Jaclyn Hill, there's probably equally the amount of the same people that do not like her. So I mean, that's just in any situation with me. Like I have people that love me and I have people that hate me. It just comes with being on social media and having your name out there for everybody to see everything that you do. So now let's get on to Jaclyn Hill's mom. Now you guys know I made a video about James Charles and his mother like clapping back at people. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't feel like Robin, Jaclyn's mom, like really clapped back at people. There is an instance that I'm gonna show you here in a minute after I read what she put on Instagram that I'm gonna show you, and you're gonna be like, what? Why would you say that? But basically, Robin posted this and she said, I want to thank each and every one of you for your wonderful messages, thoughts, and prayers for Jaclyn during this time. As if like she has like a death in her family or something at this time. Like we get that Jaclyn's going through something and she's like heavily scrutinized, but like, girl, it's not like you had a death in your family. Like, girl, it was a mess up with the business that Jaclyn owns, okay, at this time. It's so not that deep. As her mom, it has been heartbreaking in so many ways. It was difficult and so very disappointing, enough that some of her lipsticks had issues, but the onslaught of hate, lies, and even betrayal has by far been the worst part. It has been shocking. No one deserves to be beaten when they are already sad and down. But this post is not intended to focus on the negative, but rather the positivity that has come out of this. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank those of you who are true and loyal followers and friends of Jaclyn. I've always said that she has the very best followers of all. You all are the most kind, sweet, and beautiful souls inside and out, and Jaclyn truly loves you. I love you. It has always been a horror to meet... It has always been an honor to meet you, whether it's in person or through written message. I am so very grateful for each and every one of you, and I wish I could personally give each one of you a hug.
I just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles, and we'd all be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school? No.
Thank you for having faith in her and forgiving her. Please know that Jaclyn needs time, but she will be back stronger than ever. She is surrounded by love and support, and she will get through this. She will dust herself off, learn from her mistakes, and try again. After all, she has a dream to fulfill, and as long as I have breath in my body, I will always be her cheerleader. Please join me in continuing to cheer her on, as true friends do, and thank you for having courage and being kind. Disrespect will not be tolerated here. So a lot of people started responding to her, and I understand that the website that Jaclyn has is also down now, as well as Jaclyn's social medias. Now, I do want to say that John did say that she deleted her social media. She did not delete her Twitter. I didn't look at her Instagram, but her Twitter is still there if you look on Social Blade. If she deleted her Twitter in full, it would not be on Social Blade at all. Jaclyn Hill did not delete a Twitter account that is verified, that has like 2 million followers. It just did not happen. She knows that she's going to come back at some point in time. So all of you people saying that she was ran off the internet and that she deleted her social media, she did not delete her social media. Come on now. I want to say that while it's great that Jaclyn has a family that is behind her and supporting her, I also think that it is also very important that if you have somebody that is as successful as Jaclyn Hill is, that you don't have like yes men around you. And I get that your family, they're going to cheer you on no matter what. They're going to have your back no matter what. But I also think that it's very important for Robin as her mother to let her know that, hey Jaclyn, like, yeah, I get you've done everything that you need to do, but there needs to be a little bit more done. Like, and I understand Jaclyn taking a social media detox. That's fine. But I also think that as a business owner, just simply refunding everything in that last video that she made, where she just basically like brushed everything under the rug, wasn't acceptable. I can guarantee you that there's many different YouTubers that have brands out there that if they had an issue like this happen on this scale, that they would address this head on and they would not just refund and run. In my opinion, that is what Jaclyn has done. And I understand how stressful it could be, like, to look on the internet and see your name and all these different articles, because this is so much bigger than YouTube now. We have like E-News and all these different people reporting on this. But ultimately, in my opinion, I feel like this is really going to affect Jaclyn's brand going forward, because there's no way that people are going to get away from this stigma if Jaclyn does not issue like a full out like statement on her channel instead of this Instagram story where she said that she was refunding people. I just don't think that that was the way to go with this. Now here's where it gets tricky about Robin's Instagram post. This girl named Carrie said, "Tell me why Jaclyn Hill's mom just asked me why I'm here commenting on her page. As a consumer who bought this lunch, Jaclyn Hill blocked me for tweeting her about the lipsticks. I am blocked on all her socials. Then JHC ghosted the internet. I'm here because I wanted to be heard." Then she put a screenshot of where Robin commented back to her and said, "Well, if you're over it, why are you here?" Now, very much in the same tune of what happened with James Charles's mom, Like, this is somewhat of like an indirect reflection of Jaclyn's brand, because we all know that Robin is so heavily associated with Jaclyn. Obviously not by just being her mother, but also being like a business partner with Jaclyn. We know that she does her emails and she does help her run her business and things like that, and that is not a cute look at all. But you guys, it is like almost 5:30 in the morning. I am literally gonna have to get up in like 3 hours. I have some stuff that I have to attend to because I am getting new floors put throughout this whole entire house. It has been a nail-biting experience going through this. I've never in my life had to deal with something like this. This is very, very stressful to me because the amount of money that I'm gonna have to pay for this is absolutely astronomical. I did not know that flooring cost was that high. I wanna know what you guys think about this. What do you think about Robin and her responding to this girl Carrie this way? And what do you think about John Hill's statement? Like, I don't understand why he says show compassion now when he wasn't showing compassion then when Ashlyn was acting an ass. But you guys, you let me know what you think down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.